Cheerio, bonjour. Look, I made no notes. I just wanted to do a quick PSA, public service announcement. And yes, it's cold here in Washington, D.C. And this is my outdoor robe. If you are so desperate for fame that you're willing to not only destroy your own family, but another person's family, kill yourself. Oh my goodness, I probably shouldn't say that. Go be a nun. I just really. So Catherine, the Princess of Wales, wore this gorgeous cream-colored outfit the other day, and I looked right at my husband and I said, "You know that Harry's wife will be wearing some sort of cream-colored outfit at this little New York event that they're attending right now." And sure enough, I was right. Harry's wife is so stinking jealous of Catherine. It's comical. So look, I have a mere 4,000 subscribers, and I made a video about this twit, and she reported it and had it demonetized. I have 4,000 subscribers. I'm not Megan's Mole. I'm not Real Housewives. I don't remember her name. I love her. She and her husband. Taz, according to Taz. There's another one. The Royal Rogue, but that's not. There's another one that I can't. She went after me. A 4,000 subscriber person. This woman is desperate. And that's scary. I mean, painfully scary. Okay, my goodness. My brain is going 1,000,000 different ways. Sort of like that Titan explosion that imploded. My brain's going the other way. I can think of 119 things. This chick has issues. First off, someone hire her a stylist. Her stinking wedding dress didn't even fit. But she doesn't know how to dress. She's very short. She's 5'3". She has very broad shoulders. I also have very broad shoulders, but I'm almost 5'9". I'm 5'8" and 3/4. So I always say just 5'8". There's a channel called Beebs Kelly or Kelly Beebs. I don't know. If I remember, I'll put it down below. She's awesome. And I know nothing about makeup, but well, obviously, or clothing. And Beebs is awesome. Why doesn't Harry's wife hire Beebs? Oh my goodness. I guess the whole point of my video is don't be that desperate or jealous. See, I said, what's the word? Desperate or destless? I'm trying to combine desperate and jealous. This woman ruined this man's life. Absolutely ruined it. He was happy. She was not. If there's the Royal Rogue, I believe he's the body language guy, Enrique Erosis. And I messed up his name. But I adore him, and I'll try to link his channel below. So my little hood looks sort of silly. Whoa. Now I look like one of the 7 dwarfs. But he points it out, how she guides this man around with her hand. Okay, this may shock you. Sit down. Ready? Take it. You've taken a deep breath? I am not royalty. However, I still always allow my husband to go in front of me. Even when we're holding hands, I allow him to walk a little bit in front of me. My man provides for me. He has given me this beautiful home and all of my animals. He's given me the beautiful cow. It's a matter of respect. And I'm not saying you have to bend over for your husband. And I don't mean that in the literal way. But if your husband respects you, you also respect him. Does that make sense? Maybe I should... Oh, Oscar, stop. I have 3 different people who are angry when I do videos and my animals bark. How dare you, Meredith? Oh my goodness, they're protecting my property. I apologize. But just imagine, look at what she's done to her father. Her father paid $700,000. Yes, $700,000 for her to attend Northwestern. Look at how different life is. When I went to Ohio State, it was $7,300 a semester. But once the government got involved, oh my goodness, I'm getting crazy. And college loans started coming up. Oh, I need... Meredith, no politics. God forbid people actually learn what's happening out in the world. You know, I'll be Russell Brand. The next thing you know, I'll have 7 different men coming out saying, "You sexually assaulted me." I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that. "You SA'd me." It's creepy. Very creepy. But Harry had not met her father until right before the wedding. And obviously that didn't happen. I'll tell you why in a second. But when you get serious with a person, you take them to meet your parents. Relationship 101. She didn't do that because she was embarrassed by her family. This woman who did everything she could to make sure she looked white. She did all that keratin in her hair and straightened it out. Well, isn't that cultural appropriation? Mm-hmm. Oprah does the same thing. Oprah has white people hair. Well, why isn't that cultural appropriation? I'll get a little creepy for a moment. Oprah ran a school in Africa for young girls. And one year, 30 children were kidnapped from her school. And they've still never found them. Well, I'll tell you where they are. They're on Jeffrey Epstein's island. They're all creeps. All of them. Wake up. I really should just do a stinking political channel. It's frightening to me how many people are not aware of what's going on. Anyway, this one, so my man just started to walk out and he saw the little donut light. He's backed right up. See? I've trained my man well. Just like Harry's wife has. I will not say her name. I had no idea who she was. Now, granted, I do not really watch television. You're okay. So, for me not knowing her, but some twit was just fired recently because she supported this recent nonsense. I'd never heard of her. And apparently she has 17 million followers. I don't know these people. There's a man, Jason Sudeikis. I believe I may be mispronouncing his name. Cute guy. And he's very, very funny. But he was either married... Oh, no, he was married to this woman, Olivia Wilde. Her forehead starts up here. She has a 5 head. Not a 4 head. If you're with someone and they are trying to alienate you from their family, beep, 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 warning sounds. And that's what this chick has done. She was written out of her Suits contract. Suits, which no one ever watched. No one even heard of. The USA Network. But again, I don't watch TV. So maybe, see, look, I started this thing like this, all bundled up. Now I've got my blood pressure going. I've never heard of the USA Network. But again, I don't watch TV. I watch sports and politics. But I'm not a... Rudolph, be quiet. You're upsetting 3 people. Goodness. Someone who doesn't... I've already said it. If they're trying to alienate you, get the F out. Really. They sat on that... in that little area with Oprah, and she lied. She said, well, they wouldn't give my son the title because of his mixed heritage. Well, that's garbage. Reality is, your children do not get a title until their grandfather becomes king. And unfortunately, King Charles did that exact thing. We're smoking ribs over here. I say we're. I will be enjoying the ribs. I will not have anything to do with the preparation. God bless having a man. And I can hear the little alarm going off. But all these months prior to the marriage, and Harry hadn't met him. And why did Harry's wife get upset with her father? Ding, ding, ding. Because he hired or allowed paparazzi to hire him doing a few things. Hello. Welcome to your world, Harry's wife. Anytime you see a paparazzi photo and on the bottom left corner it says backgrid, that means that person called backgrid and told them, this is where I'll be. Heather Locklear. Most of you are way too young for Heather Locklear. But she was a cute, actually she was a beautiful woman. She was on the show was called T.J. Hooker. And she was awesome. She was in a little cop outfit, her little size 0, cute. And then she married a few rock stars. I can't even tell you who she married. I think she married somebody from Def Leppard. I'm old. And then she married someone else. But regardless, she married enough people that she hasn't worked for 30 years and still lives in Calabasas. So she did well. But she's got photos out today about her sobriety and how great she looks. Her bags look much better. My bags look, oh my goodness, my bags do look pretty good. I'll be 53 next week, so make sure you shoot me a happy birthday down below. But she called Backgrid because she had some problems recently. And she wanted Backgrid to tell the world she's doing better now. God bless her. I'm glad she's doing better. But again, imagine waking up. I have satin too far back. I have sit. Why don't I just fix myself? If you guys watch this dude, Paul from his sofa, I love him. He's too funny. Fake sofa, real dog. His dog is named Roscoe, the cop from Dukes of Hazzard. Roscoe Pico Train, maybe? I mean, I grew up with Dukes of Hazzard. However, the point is, Heather Locklear wanted people to see that 60 days ago, she may have been a nut job walking around the edges of a building, but now she's sober. She got Backgrid. So whenever you see Backgrid in the bottom left, look at me, I'm looking at my own fingers, of the photos, that means that celebrity called Backgrid to say, please find me. You know that twit who was married to Johnny Depp? Oh, Amber Heard. That, I apologize. That lying twit. All of a sudden, And I only get this, excuse me, from UK Daily Mail. And that's the only Hollywood stuff I look at. We hadn't heard from Miss Twit in 8 months, and all of a sudden, she's out training for the New York Marathon. And then 2 days later, she's on a walker or crutches because she injured herself. So she was simply explaining why she couldn't do the marathon. I mean, imagine living your life like that. I guess my entire point is, who does that remind you of? MLM, Frederick, Colorado. All you care about is what other people think about you. That's sad. Get out of it. Look, I won't get religious on you, but if you're that desperate, start reading the Bible. God loves you. Okay, I'm going to shut this down. Hit like, hit subscribe. If you're still watching, what do I say? I'm shocked. God bless you, and oh my goodness, God bless this America.